Y'all been seeing the folk making bacon out of a banana peel. Now, when I had first seen it, I got to be honest. I said, "Wait a minute, vegans, we're taking things too far." Okay. No, not on my birthday. That ain't for me. The banana peel, not.
Even Tabitha Brown couldn't make banana bacon work. Grown-ups know her from her viral social media posts encouraging healthy vegan eating and positivity, and now she's bringing that to a new kids show on YouTube. It's Tab's show. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Hello there. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I started laughing looking at hearing that video.
Are there now? I think.
Goodness. Good morning. How you?
Doing great. I think a lot of people get scared when they think about going vegan because they don't even, there's so many things it feels like that you can't eat. So what do you tell people that they might be surprised to know?
Well, you actually can eat way more than what you think about, right? There's only a handful of things you can't eat, right? That's meat, and that's dairy and eggs. Everything else, honey, it is your playground, right? And so I always tell people just retrain the way we think when we say vegan. And then you will just look at food as food and you won't overthink it.
I'm just trying to imagine what you would make for dinner beyond a salad and some garbanzo beans or something. Like what can you make for dinner 7 days a week that fills you up on a vegan recipe?
Honey, I can make just about anything that you want to eat. We can have meatloaf, we can have tacos, we can have spaghetti. Honey, we can have anything that you normally eat. I can do a good old fried mushroom that'll taste like fried chicken to somebody, or fried.
So what are you going to be doing for
anything that you want?
What do you do for the kids show? It's called Tab Time, and what are you going to be? Are you going to be teaching kids about vegan eating, or does it go beyond that?
Oh, yeah, no. So Tab Time is all about children using their imagination, getting in touch with their feelings, seeing each other differently, and knowing that being different is okay, right? And just helping kids have more compassion and love for each other. And the goal is to make children excited about being in the world together. Right. And of course, we do have a snack time on there, and we make a fun snack. It's not about being vegan. It's just about having a healthy snack. And so, of course, the food will always be fruits and vegetables, but it's really about opening their minds and having fun with them, teaching them things. There's always a question of the day, right? So first episode is all about how things grow. And we are always growing. Whether we're children or adults, we're always growing. And then we go on a special adventure to find out the answer to how things grow. And I'm even animated in our special adventure. We go into like our little special adventure room, and it's like our imagination room, and everything comes to life. And I turn into this cartoon, and we go and we find out, how a little tiny seed can become a huge orange tree. Right. And then we go into the lab where I have celebrity special guests that come in and they pretend to be these amazing characters. And Lou Rel is our first episode, and he's Farmer Sprouts. And he teaches us how things are sometimes not ready, even though they may look a certain way, like say an orange. Even though it's orange, it may not be ready on the inside. On the outside, it may look ready, but not on the inside. It has to grow a little bit more. And then we go to craft time, and I have 2 children on each episode, and they come and we do a craft all about our question of the day on how things grow. And so then we go into our snack time and make a fun snack that also shows us how things grow. And then at the end of the day, we have our wrap up, which is story time. And we go over all of the things that we learned that day to answer our question and to make sure that we feel okay with how we feel about it, right? And help children understand however they feel is their way to feel, because those are their feelings.
You have
and
a
it's
contagious,
just a great time.
You have a contagious way about you, and you just seem so happy and animated. It seems like that a children's show is a natural fit for you. But you also have done acting in The Chi. You're on Will and Grace. I mean, are you doing a little bit of everything still?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Acting is my passion. I love performing. I have since I was a little girl. I have been pursuing it as an adult for over 23 years. I absolutely love it. I'm reading scripts now. You know, I did an episode of The Conners recently on ABC, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. But right now, you know, children, they are a passion for me as well. And I love to, you know, open their minds. But yes, and I will be acting, honey, forever and ever.
Tabitha's new show, Tab Time, launches tomorrow. You can find it on her YouTube channel or on the YouTube Kids app. And her best-selling book, Feeding the Soul, is in stores now.
Tabitha, pleasure to meet you.
Thanks, Tabitha.
Thank you.
Time now.